welcome back to another episode of Style and City Diaries.
Brought to you by your favourite and fabulous cousins, Prinny
and Anne Below.
Yes! This episode is brought to you by
Daily Season by JD Sports.
Oh, I absolutely love that. So this is a new collection that launched in January.
Yes. Daily Season is made for women. It's like effortless, day-to-day wear inspired by active wear. Comes in like really lovely, gorgeous, neutral colours. You can mix and match if you want to.
Absolutely love it. It's literally going to be your go-to place for your everyday staples.
Yep.
Your
Running to the shop. Oh. Going for a quick coffee with the girls.
No,
having
literally.
your hot girl walk, you know.
Do you know what I realised?
Your cheeky takeaway. I was going to say Mackey's, but we don't eat Mackey's around here.
Yeah, your cheeky takeaway run. I realised I don't have these staples.
Yeah.
I'm just popping to the shop, but you want to look cute.
Yeah, because I'm actually wearing like 10-year-old tracksuits.
No,
and it's disgusting.
Literally.
Who said you can't look cute and pop to the shop?
Do you know what I mean? Not every day, like your old house clothes that have got bleach stains on.
You never know who you're going to... The bleach stain.
No, the heavy on the bleach stains.
You never know who you're going to bump into.
So yeah, head over to JD Sports, check out Daily Season to get your everyday staples and activewear.
Woo!
Oh, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really hungry.
That was me today.
I'm so girls and boys.
Girls and boys.
I'm about to come on my period, which means I'm a heifer. Like I want to eat, but not just I want to eat like food. Like I'm so hungry. All I ever think about is food these past few days. I'm hungry. That's how I am.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on my period now, so I think my cravings, my pre-period cravings, but I'm also still eating.
Yeah.
And my period bloat body is really affecting my confidence right now.
My period bloat body makes me want to myself.
Yeah.
Trigger warning, but I literally want to unalive myself. Like, if you are watching, I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm really trying to hide everything because I feel really, really insecure.
Oh, girl.
And I look fat to me.
To you. And
I don't like it on me. I just want to make that clear. I don't care about anyone else.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel sick.
Oh, sorry.
And it's fine. But it's good because now we have these gorgeous Daily Season wear that we can like wear to the gym.
No, I know it's been 4 years and you're very tired of us saying this, right?
But we're coming back.
I'm back on it.
Are you back on it?
No, the last couple of weeks, obviously the schedule's been nuts.
I've been off it for about 5 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't been able to. But okay, elephant in the room. I'm just going to say it really quickly because I feel sick. I'm back on TikTok. Follow me at @PrinnyRay_. Anyway, it feels like begging.
Them?
Yeah, what? That I was off
last week. I don't think you've said
I completely did. There was a whole segment about it. Shout out to your memory. Anyway, and I didn't get ready with me. And you know the part when you're wearing the clothes?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I have to cut out all the showing of skin. Even the parts that are like appropriate to show.
Yeah.
It looks disgusting.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, summer is round the corner. It's getting light at 6 a.m.
Hello.
It's still light at 5:45.
Yeah.
It is bright and light and it's summertime.
Yeah.
So this is your sign. If you keep telling yourself you're going to get in the gym, get your Daily Season and get to stepping.
This is literally your last chance.
No,
I'm not even joking.
It's Easter tomorrow.
Starting in March. If you don't start in March, you're done. Like, it's a wrap and you need to just come to terms
You go
with
again in 2025.
Trying to start at the start of April, it's not happening. Do you know why I know? Because that was me last year. I had the girls' trip at the start of June. Everyone doesn't think that summer starts in June. What, you think April and May?
Or even May, though. We have 2 bank holidays in May and it's usually
warm.
Warm.
Listen, if we don't start, and this is for me as well, in March, it's done. Like,
done. It's a burrito wrap.
Whatever your goals are.
You're going to look like a burrito wrap as well.
Thanks.
Not you, like the royal you.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I am going to go back. Yeah. And now that I really don't have an excuse because it is starting to get light.
No.
But
yeah,
I want to get back on my running.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my morning runs.
Because you want to join the run clubs. You need to
Don't
get your
tell
practice in. Oh,
everyone.
God, sorry. Anyway, I have a gym related question. So obviously we're wearing Daily Season from JD, but also wearing trainers from JD as well. We are New Balance girlies. If you're watching on YouTube, it is a time, okay, having a time of our lives. And I have a question. I'll ask you. I mean, I can only ask you. You're the only one here. It's a general question. A general question for anyone who wants to chime in. But obviously, because you like worked in the gym and you have all these like gym girl knowledge, footwear to the gym.
Yeah.
Where do we draw the line of wearing, what's the word? Fashion trainers versus sport trainers? Because I go to the gym and it's a jump scare every time I see Air Forces, I see Vans, I see Converses, and I'm just like, is that even safe?
So for things like if you're doing cardiovascular exercises, so if you're like on the running machine or rowing or things like that, I wouldn't recommend it. But for strength training, especially like Converses are really good because you're closer to the floor. You can really, your foot placement and stuff, there isn't any like bubbles on the trainers that can move your foot placement, like you're flat.
Interesting.
So like Vans, Air Forces and Converses, you'll see a lot of people wear them during leg day when they're doing their squats and stuff because you need to be like balanced, balanced, and like your balance has got to be over your ankles. So, and even like upper body stuff, you need to be able to like really push down and have that strength. If you do have like running trainers on, which might have like an arch or this and that, it's not gonna be very beneficial. That's why you might see people take their trainers off and do it barefoot.
Yes,
if
I've
they're
seen
not
that.
wearing the right trainers to be doing that deadlifts and this and that, they're like, I need something flat
to the floor. But don't be wearing your Air Forces when you're doing 12-3-30.
I wouldn't, because it's flat. It's going to be bad for your feet. I would put on a training trainer.
Do you know what I love? I love when Amber speaks about things that she's knowledgeable about and passionate about. Did you guys really get, I just got something from that. I was like, I don't even know if it's true, but yeah. I love that.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll give you another piece of
knowledge.
Go. When people are doing like weightlifting, so like you might see people you'll see that they wear a different trainer, which is kind of slanted, so their heels elevated. So sometimes they say when you're doing weight training, you should elevate your heels. So sometimes you'll see people squatting with like a weight underneath their heels. Sometimes it helps with like your hip placement. And so I have to do that because I can't squat without that because the way my hips are made. So that's why you'll see people in like a kind of hill, like a hill elevators to elevate their hips and like help them lift and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just my little knowledge.
All right. Well, there you have it. I should stop laughing at people and minding my own business, wondering why they're wearing Vans. I'm like,
they're probably laughing at you. I can't believe she's squatting in her Reeboks.
Well, they're actually Nike running trainers. Thank you very much. But yeah, okay, that's good to know. I mean, I've never been advanced enough to have an actual proper gym structure plan thing. But yeah, good to know the footwear.
So you can always get on Vinted and get like an old school van or something if you just wanted. She doesn't get secondhand shoes. But if you wanted to, but you don't want to spend money on shoes that you're just gonna wear or whatever, if you don't have an old pair, you can like just go and get something that will help with some weightlifting.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's your resident trainer girl.
Yeah.
How are you? Did I ask you how you are?
Don't know. I'm all right. I'm on my period. Like, I'm emotionally, I'm okay. Physically wanting to get back on it, get back in the gym, get back into a good routine.
Yeah, I'm happy we're a bit quiet.
Yeah, I've been getting good, decent sleep. Yeah. And it's just like back into the flow and rhythm of like the work week and stuff. And I'm quite cheery. I'm quite excitable. I'm also ready to talk about my Martini moment, which is actually a joint Martini moment.
Yeah, we've got a joint Martini moment.
Oh, girls and boys.
Girls and boys. And theys.
All of you. This week, we were guests. I'm loving our guest episode run, by the way. It's absolutely
it's been sensational. Really quite
stunning. But we were guests on the Oversharers podcast. And I don't know, there's something about their energy that really carried through to the next day. And I've just been happy.
I've been in
And I think
such
it's
a
in
good
relation
mood.
to just having such a
Yeah.
good time on the pod.
I'm sorry. I'm looking just to see it. We should probably know this when the episode comes out. I think it's on Thursday. Yes.
Oh, you get a double dose
You get
today.
a double dose. So we joined Callie and Hodo, and they're also cousins.
They are cousins.
They're also cousins on the Oversharers pod, and we had like the best time ever. So when this is out, that's out.
So amazing.
That's so exciting.
I know. We had a time. It was yeah, I can't even.
It was so comfortable.
Yeah.
And like, it's like we've known each other.
Exactly, but
like
we
just
haven't.
came in and it was like we're all best mates.
Quite
Like they were
literally.
late, we're letting them into their own studio. Like it was just like
Yeah. It was just very like familiar vibes, and it's nice to, you know, branch out of our Style and City Diaries world, engage with other podcasters, see what other people like, how other people are doing it as well, and like
because
structuring their
you
shows.
get so
and-
used to like your own thing, and
Yeah.
then you go on someone else's, and it's just like it's nice to just see something different, be on something different.
No, 100%.
Oh yeah,
It
that
was
such
really
a
nice.
moment.
It was. Oh my god, it was so cute. They did this segment, obviously because of us, because of Martini Moments. It was called Mocktail Moment.
of the week.
So obviously you got to listen to their pod to hear what our mocktail moments were. But I just,
I was
obsessed.
that was like they really took the time and effort to like really
do
that
their
was so
research, because we're
nice.
always on the other side of like having guests and like doing research
Yeah.
on them and whatever, like structuring the show to them. And it was like, oh my god, am I the main character?
No, literally, it's like when we bring something up when we have a guest, like, oh, you tweeted this, and they're like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, like it's very impressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had such a good time, and we will definitely be doing a link up again.
Yeah, of course.
We're like literally best friends now. We chirps each other, like we've got each other's numbers.
Yeah, it is just perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm best smiling.
I know.
Like I went on a date. Like, did I go on a date? Like, is that my man? Is that my man? The bar is like so low for
Literally.
excitement.
They're
but-
like our like podcast, like they're our podcast cousins. I
Yeah,
suppose.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a fantastic.
So I keep looking at you.
Why did you fancy me? Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
God,
No.
Don't. I don't want to talk
No,
about it. I don't
have
want
no.
to talk about
I
it.
have to talk
I
about-
don't want to
Right,
talk
so,
about it.
On the
I
weekend,
don't want to talk about
we're
it.
little DJ Kitty Bob horrors
If
horrors
this
and
is your
horrors.
first episode here, we are also DJs.
Yes, we are. And we also are radio presenters.
Yeah.
So we did it at the book club on Saturday, and that was like très fun. And May was there, and we wanted to get pictures at the end of the night, like Charlotte in our outfits. It's on the gram right now. Go like it. And so we're taking the pictures, and it's like, you know, whatever. Couple drinks. We had a couple drinks. We weren't drunk.
We've had
just
like
tipsy.
4 or 5 drinks.
No, we weren't drunk, Amber. Tipsy. I don't know if you were. I wasn't. Tipsy. And so Amber's like, oh god, like I don't have lip gloss. And I was just like, oh, okay, like, I've got lip gloss. Like, we just do a exchange, like on the lip, like lip to lip. I will exchange you gloss, like because you only need a little bit, right? But I miscalculated like, how much gloss I had on my lips for this transaction to be like politically correct. So in my head, if my lips were like super glossy, it would be like less than a peck, and the gloss would transfer, right? It was like the gloss wasn't like transferable, and also the Charlotte Tilbury gloss actually this was actually
Bobby Brown.
Yeah, it's not very like it's just on the lips, you
Yeah.
know. So
I know.
we went we went in for the transfer, and we basically kissed. And I don't really think any lip gloss transferred. And it was also captured on camera.
Yeah, can I just say something? I've literally been having like, not in that way, but like flashbacks of that moment. And
It
I'm
was
just
bizarre.
And I'm like, was it more than like a peck?
No.
Like, I'm just like,
So I have the picture, but I haven't sent it to her because it's like no one
I
should
don't
relive.
want to see it, but
don't
I
feel
just
like we need to
remember
relive
like
it.
really feeling the soft
It was
of Prinny's
slow.
lips, and I was like, and now I'm just like, wait, but how deep? Like, that was like,
No, it was a kiss, and it was slow, and it felt like it went on for a while. And then she said my lips were soft, and I was like, ow.
and I was like, but then after I was like, ew, like when you think about it, and honestly, we spoke about KJ last week. If you missed last week's episode, or this is your first episode, KJ is a shared photo album that we have. KJ short for Kris Jenner, because we're always taking pictures of each other. Like, you look great. Anyways, she put all of the pictures, we share it onto KJ so I can get it too. And like, I'm so happy that she missed out the one where we kissed, but it's like we just don't talk about it.
No, and I missed out all the pictures, like leaning in.
It was.
There like 5 pictures of like the lean in and the lean out, and our faces like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the hell?
I gave away, and I was like, bitch, I ain't even got nothing on my lips.
I was like, that was so weird. Don't ever, never do that again. What? Like, I know we're close, but too far. Just like,
oh my god, honestly, that is like a very PTSD. Like,
Yeah.
I would talk about that in my therapy session.
that is so...
You know what I mean? Like, what's one thing that's like ringing on your mind? Like, I kissed my cousin once, and I just don't know.
Oh, when you put it like that, it really sounds weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kissing cousin. I swear that's like a rap lyric. Like, I don't know.
I kiss my cousins. Probably. These weird Americans. Joking.
Joking. Right.
Right, yeah, so God, it gets a bit awkward after that.
Oh god.
So there is a new fashion documentary called GARMS,
Ooh.
which is on Channel 5 and it's out every Wednesday. It's a 4-part like docu-series film-esque thing, and it explores the influence of Black British fashion. So the first episode is out. Well, now when you listen to this, the second one would have been out.
Okay.
And it's exploring, you know, like from the history of like when Windrush generations, Africans like coming here, and the influence that they've had on British fashion. And it features Clint, the founder of Cortez, Fode Dumbuya, Martine Rose, and Bianca Saunders.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah, so looking at them, and I think in each obviously I don't know because it's not all out yet, but each episode looks at them, and it's just really nice. I think just showing as well how, you know, Brits have put fashion on the map. They're talking to Martine Rose about like her collaboration with Nike, and you know, she had the kind of heeled Nike trainer thing that came out recently. So yeah, really interesting. You know, if you just want to up your knowledge on British fashion, the influences that Black communities and cultures has had on British fashion is really interesting, and I feel like I really love those type of documentaries.
Always.
Shout out Channel 5 for commissioning it. Because I don't know, I feel like it is either.
I mean, it's a great opportunity for people to tap into Channel 5.
Yeah, amazing. I literally had to like reset my Channel 5 account because I forgot the password. It's been that long.
I'm crying. Oh my God, Fode Dumbuya is the founder of LeBram.
Yes.
He's also Sierra Leonean. Rap. Every time I find out someone's from Sierra Leone, it's just like, you're my cousin.
Yeah,
we're
no,
related.
of course.
Like, I don't know why you're at. Come here, give me a hug.
Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
Now, okay. That was literally what that was like. Oh my God, it was. Anyway,
terrible.
I'm really interested to watch the rest of it. I've seen the first episode.
How long are the episodes? About like half.
About 45 minutes.
Okay, fine.
So it's an hour with the ads. So it's like
ads. Okay.
Yeah.
So
well, it's Channel 5. I'm sure they do like some sort of
subscription
service. But yeah, really, really interesting. It's so funny. The interviewer was like, just clearing, so like, how can I get on like your friends and family? Like, you know, get these GARMS kind of thing. And he's like, obviously, if this interview goes well, which I hope it will, which I'm sure it will, then maybe we can like think about sorting you out.
I love it.
He's like, ain't nobody getting shit for free. He's like, whether I'm TV or not.
Yeah, to be honest, his friends and family probably still.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But there's a little bit of knowledge for you guys.
I love knowledge. It's been a while since I've actually watched and like tapped into fashion shows. Yeah. I actually do have a backlog of things I really want to watch.
I've got like a gazillion because it's so weird. Like, I don't
have time to watch
it. But I like fashion. I'm not gonna say like I love fashion, but I'm not like die hard. But like I've just never taken interest in like the shows and things like that, which is so interesting. Maybe in older age, like
What, maybe in older age you will?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
now, like I've got a backlog of many things.
No, I hear that.
Because I spend my time watching basketball documentaries.
I actually can't.
Which made me cry.
Okay.
They're really inspiring.
Why?
Because I just understand. Like, I just like when they're like, there was only 3 seconds on the clock. Like, man, that changed my whole life. I was drafted, and then, you know, they dropped me, and like, oh, I just feel it when it's like, I feel it.
You cry?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Michael Jordan one, what was that one called again? That one was
The
really...
Last Dance.
Oh, that was touching. Like, he loves that sport. He wouldn't let no one get in the way. Anyway, ciao.
Okay. I'm happy for you and your basketball team. Right. People that I guess maybe shouldn't shed any more tears are small independent designers. So recently, I guess over the last week, there's been discussions again for the 100th time of SHEIN or one of those brands alike stealing designs from these independent brands that work really hard. So Hanifa, one of their design, have you seen it? That long dress, it's like blue and orange and gorgeous.
It's got nice cutouts from the breast.
Yeah, it's been worn by many people as a gorgeous picture of Cardi B wearing the dress. And SHEIN have the knockoff. And this time around, the conversations online were very different and quite interesting. Typically, you have people being like, oh, God, like they're ripping off the brands, or, oh, like SHEIN, make it stop, make it stop. And this time, the conversation was more centered around the fact that counterfeits are always going to happen. You're always going to have people making replicas of things, right? And at the end of the day, the people that buy the knockoffs are not actually your target audience.
Yeah.
Like, from the perspective of the designer, if someone rips off your design or whatever the case may be, your hurt is partly stemmed from, oh, like, that was my idea, I can't believe they stole it. But also a part of you is probably thinking that now people are not going to buy mine, they're going to buy the cheaper version. So I'll read out a tweet actually that I saw from this girl.
This girly.
This girly on the X. It's so funny how none of us actually call it X when it's called X. So it was actually Fashion Nova that did the knockoff. You know what? It looks pretty, it looks pretty good. You can get it on sale for $44. I'm not promoting that, sorry. Joke me, I tell.
Yeah, that is a big joke.
The original dress is $1,098. Just for reference. So this person said, the Venn diagram of Hanifa's target audience, in brackets, those willing to pay that much per item, and Fashion Nova's target audience, those willing to pay $20 to $50 per the item at most, is two separate circles. Intellectual property is being stolen, but potential customers are not. And then if we look at like historically, brands and previous like creative directives, they've had similar comments. So Tom Ford once upon a time said, the customer who buys counterfeit is not our customer. Courts decided long ago that no one brand or designer should own the seminal building blocks of the garments that cover our bodies. So you can't actually hold that intellectual property on the design because there's not really anything new under the sun. And you take inspiration from certain previous designs or certain things to make something new, but is it really that new? It's like we're getting to that point where innovation is becoming quite cyclical and people are looking at older time periods for design references and for influence. And also Gucci, I think it was actually referenced in the House of Gucci show. Was it a movie or a series?
Film.
It was a film on Amazon Prime where they had like the knockoffs in the markets of the Gucci bags and stuff. And they actually took it as a positive, and they said they saw it as free publicity. People who have the money and appreciate the quality will buy the genuine, and the people who don't will buy the replica.
And we'll do free advertisement.
Free advertising. And if you can afford the real thing, you'll go and get the real thing.
Yeah.
If you see the knockoff and you're like, oh, wow. And I don't know, I feel like opinions on buying fakes are changing significantly. I don't know if you saw, is it, what's her name? Saving Grace.
Yeah, about her
Cartier. Yeah, her and, is it Chloe Burrows? They bought the fake ones, and they're proudly
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Philly
Chloe.
said,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said
yeah.
Chloe said the same thing, that I
Yeah.
bought the fake. Meanwhile, Philly is there trying to buy like the bust down real
Like
version.
20k.
I think one of them was the
Yeah,
bust down
the
one was like
jeweled one.
80k.
Yeah.
And then I think
And
he
she
did
said it quick. She's
buy-
like, it's fake. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I've always been, I've had fakes. I still have fakes. If someone asks me if something is real and it's not, I will never say it is real either. Like, I'm very honest. I'm like, girl, I got this for, guess how much I got this for? Come, let me take you Turkey. Yes. I am not a stereotype. I am a...
you want
stereotype.
Turk?
Yeah, like, I get them from Turkey. Duh. I have my little man in the corner that no one knows about, though. Because mine aren't fakes, they're replicas.
Yeah.
And there's a huge difference.
Explain the difference for the girlies.
So fakes are the ones where like they distort something in the pattern or the design, or like they spell Nike wrong, or the swoosh is the wrong way around, or just something bizarre. Replicas look exactly like, will use the exact same materials and will still be expensive, but not as expensive as the brand. So I always buy replicas. So it's made with the same materials that the real one's made with. Like everything down to a T is identical to the real one, and they're not allowed to sell replicas out on the shop front, like in the like they're hidden. Like it's, if you know, you know, and everyone always has a man. It's like behind a little door that looks like a house, and you open the door, and it's like a world.
Yeah,
of
they
bags.
have the same thing in Dubai. They're all like behind or upstairs in the back.
And
room.
like loads of my friends wear fakes, buy fakes. Like it's just, I understand your point is like, well, if you can't afford it, it's not for you, kind of thing. But I just think, I don't know, like...
No, the point is not that if you can't afford it, it's not for you. It's basically saying that the customer bases are different. You're going to have people that can afford it and will buy the real thing. And those that can't afford it will buy the replica.
Yeah.
So...
But it has changed, and I think more people are being honest about it. I don't think it's changed. I think it's always been like that.
Yeah, it's the
but
openness.
More people being honest about it. Like, look at Skepta saying that, yeah, my Gucci hat's fake. Like, why would I spend X amount on this when I can just get the fake one and it looks the same? And I think that too. Like, and a lot of real things that I have seen aren't that great of quality.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've had like my mum's friends have like YSL bags. The metal is discoloring or it's falling off. They're not fixing it. The zip is coming undone. And you've just paid what, $1-2 on this bag.
But that's also because people are buying entry level designer.
Yeah.
So relative to some of the more expensive YSLs, you're buying the beta version.
Yeah,
they're not going to put they're not going to put, it's basically like, you know in these brands who like big collabs with H&M.
Yeah.
The entry level bag is basically that version.
Yeah. But yeah, I think people are being more honest, and I don't think there's any shame in wearing fake either. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, this is mine is fake. But if someone asks me, is this fake? I'm going to be like, yes, and guess how much I got it for as well.
Yeah.
I think as well, like, I do believe in investing in the good quality ones. Like, it's like things like, so like my Prada nylon bag is a fake because I'm not going to spend $1,500 on nylon. Like, make that make sense.
It's so crazy how that price has gone up. I swear, once
It
upon a time
started
it was
at 500,
like,
$450,
crazy.
and it went up. Now it's but it's like, I just use your brain. Like, there's no need when you can literally get the night, like get that. So, but I wouldn't. I'm particular with what I do get. I'm not gonna go and get like a Hermes fake bag.
Yeah, because then I think it's like,
I also don't want it to look like that you didn't buy that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I think
could have bought this.
Yeah,
I could have bought this.
You want to buy the replica in your financial bracket.
Yeah.
So it still aligns with and blends in with the real stuff you have.
Yeah.
And just looks authentic, even though you're not trying to pretend it's authentic, but you want it to be authentic to you. Like, it's almost like me going to buy a Birkin, a fake Birkin. Like,
it's like, babe,
like BFFR, you don't even have a car.
No, do you know what I mean? Like, everyone is looking at you sideways. And also, if you did get a real one, I'm looking at you sideways because can you prioritize
like, make it make sense?
So yeah, I am very like, I buy fakes that like I could have bought the real deal if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just be honest. You want this.
No, literally, yeah.
My conscience. Sorry. Yeah. Talking about Birkins, Birkenstock
Love it.
has opened a first of its kind creative studio in London.
Okay.
So over on Brick Lane, they have opened like this studio and they're offering free programs of exclusive events and workshops which you can go to. I did try to read more into like what these entail, but it was actually a bit hard. I'm not too sure. This is terrible news. I'm not too sure how long it's there for, but I would, maybe head down there and have a look.
So was it like arts and crafts?
Yeah, like arts and crafts, and they've got like imagery of like how like the shoe's made and stuff, because it's all like the scientific like heel of the arch and whatever. But yeah, I think it's really cool. They've never done anything like that. And I don't know, Birkenstocks have this like huge. I mean, I've always been a Birkenstock girlie. Listen, I'm before the times,
Anytime we speak about Birkenstocks, you love to be like, I've been wearing Birkenstocks.
No, I have
when
been.
no one was wearing
when
Birkenstocks.
no one was wearing
Birkenstocks.
Like, like the Croc girl, which is like, I stayed wearing Crocs, now you lot are jumping on Crocs.
I've been wearing Crocs. Do you remember back in the day, when in college times, my dad was he's a TK Maxx whore. He's the original TK Maxx pioneer. And he bought me Crocs. And Hannah used to laugh at me all the time. And I was like,
Crocs.
What? These are, and jelly shoes. I was rocking jelly shoes years before they came back. And then everyone was like, ooh, jelly shoes.
When I was on the beach in my glittery jelly shoes, I used to get them from Woolworths year in, year out, jelly shoes. And then when they came back, I got them in white. I got them in pink.
Been there, done that.
Don't try it.
Don't try
They're great for the sea. So yeah, Birkenstock's got its studio, creative studio, go down, see what's there. If I can find more information on it, I will. But it was actually very hard to find more than I did.
Fair enough. I love that there are so many like pop-ups and fashion installations and exhibitions right now in London.
Yeah.
It's a really good time. I really want to see all of them. But then like see all of them with like different people. Like use it as like no, I don't mean.
Tell me you hate me without telling me you hate me.
No, I don't mean how I meant to say.
She didn't even look at me when she said that. She basically said, "Don't get too happy. I'm not going with you, and I don't want to spend my free time." Let me finish. I don't want to spend my free time with you. Is what she said. Go on.
How I actually meant it was like, when you have to like catch up with people.
Yeah.
I want to use those things as opportunities to catch up and not just like, oh, should we go get a drink or should we go That's what I meant, different people, as in like I can say go there with different friends. She was like, fuck you.
It was only last week. She was like, let's spend more time together. Let's do things.
But we're going to I think, well, I haven't told you, but we're going to go to the V&A. That's actually my favourite museum. I think it's Amber's worst nightmare. She literally hates it there. Like, tell me you have ADHD.
She always
without telling me you have
forces me to the
ADHD.
V&A.
Well, they have something on right now. It's really interesting.
Well, fine. I ain't wearing a hat.
Come on, otherwise I'll go with Dammy.
time.
Dammy likes museums.
Yeah, we dragged your sister the last time.
Oh God, yeah, she hated it as well. That is my favourite museum for the girls. Right.
Pick a choose. One or the other.
What?
Which one should I talk about first?
I don't know what the
I'm going to
options
tell
are.
you.
Oh, okay. Pick a choose.
The spring 2024 fashion trend or the latest celebrity collab? I'm going to do them both. It's just which one do you want to go first?
God. Well, I wanted to say, is the latest celebrity collab code like Skater Boy?
No.
NERD vibes?
No, I saw your notes. We have none of the same notes.
Why are you looking at my notes?
Because you asked me to.
Why? It's supposed to be a surprise. There's a bit of production BTS. We like to surprise each other with news. Oh, whatever makes you feel hot inside.
Okay, I'll do collab and then you. Anyways,
I'll just
do it.
Talk.
So Monica Lewinsky, who is a political activist, is the face of a new campaign that encourages people to vote. So if you don't know who Monica Lewinsky is, she famously in 1990, I'm also going to say allegedly, had an affair with Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I thought, because when you said political activist, I was like, are we missing out her actual claim to fame?
And it was everywhere, and she said it's like ruined her life and this and that, and people won't stop talking about it, and it was outed without her permission. There's a lot of controversy about the whole situation, But she is now the face of the US brand Reformation and is taking part in the US voting campaign. So it's called You've Got the Power. And she's got a whole edit, like collection with it. And it's very like strong. It's like Monica fucking Lewinsky is like the things and stuff.
I need to Google this.
The campaign organisers have created a website to help people gain a good understanding of all voter information. So details include the final date that they can register to vote, information on local ballots, you know, the I guess not teams, what are they called? The parties.
Vote for the green team.
Vote for the green team. The parties they have. So yeah, she's been ridiculed her whole life, and her personal life has always been all over the papers. So they're now saying that, you know, at 50, she's like an empowered woman, and she's not letting that define her, and she's taking
control of her narrative.
Exactly. And it's so funny. I saw a tweet today that said that that her generation and generation before her failed her. If that happened in this generation, she would have had a podcast. She would have been on panels. She would have been on like TikTok doing story times, this and that.
But
like
I
she
think
would have
that
really.
The narrative would have probably been different in that people would be like less slut shamey.
Yeah.
And more they might even slut shame the man more so. You know what I mean? I feel like society was way more misogynistic. I mean, it still is. But like way more.
In the 1990s,
I think she would have had a podcast. That is hilarious, but she literally would have.
Yeah. So, that's been the kind of talk of the town.
To be fair, she really does look better than Hillary.
She looks great.
I know,
I'm not gonna compare.
It's not really a nice thing to say, but
she looks stunning.
As mistresses go, she's really aged like a fine wine.
If I'm Hillary, I'm pissed.
Not like milk.
Nope. Curdled.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
God, anyway, Bill, you naughty boy. You know.
You naughty boy,
Mate,
Bill.
American politics is really like hotting up.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that Donald might.
Yeah, no, that's he is.
Yeah, it's giving.
I have a feel. Is that it? They just have two teams. Sorry, what the fuck? Sorry, guys. I know. Listen,
it's almost like saying you only have Democrats or Labour or Conservative.
Fine.
I mean, those are like the leading.
And because I never hear about any other party over. I mean, I don't really pay attention to American politics.
Neither do
but I don't hear
think
of like
there
any.
is...
like here, you do hear like Lib Dems, SNP,
but
UKIP,
internationally,
and like
internationally, I don't know if they'd hear
they
much
hear it
about.
Either, yeah,
you probably just hear like Labour Conservatives, but what I'm not clear on is what stage they are in the race. I can't tell if they're still competing to be the lead candidate for the party, or whether I don't think we're at the stage where it's Donald versus.
No, I don't think so. Yeah,
I think they're still
seats
doing
on bums or whatever.
They're still doing the rounds to get the lead.
Bums on seats.
No, not bums on seats. The lead candidate that's running for presidency for each party. I hope, do they call it party? I don't know if they call it party in America, but yeah, shout out them, man.
Did you see? Sorry, whilst we're quickly on politics, and I'll wrap it up very quickly. God, Joe Biden with an ice cream, and he's like, I'm hoping that we can have a ceasefire by like the end of the week or the end of next week or something.
No,
like
he didn't
eating
say that.
like you know, everything that's happening in Israel, like it's really bad. I hope we can have eating an ice cream, like the privilege of like in an ice cream store eating an ice cream, be like, hopefully we can have a ceasefire.
He makes
when
me
you're
cringe.
Literally the one causing the fire.
Yeah.
And you're like, if I stick that ice cream down your throat.
He makes me cringe. There's a video of him going to like a local black restaurant or something like, hey guys, hey.
It's so embarrassing when they do that.
It's so embarrassing.
It's like when like
just be yourself.
When like the prince and princess go to Africa and they're like and they're dressed up in the cultural wear and they're like, yeah, look at us dancing. I'm like, fuck off.
No, do you remember when
Kate Middleton?
No, was it Rishi Sunak? I think it was Rishi Sunak. No, I couldn't. I think it was either Rishi Sunak or Boris Johnson, but I definitely think it was Rishi Sunak went to a home what do they call when you do the food? Soup kitchen like thing, and was given the food, and he's like, oh, where do you work? No, it was like a homeless. It was actually for
Oh my
homeless.
God.
It was for homeless people. And obviously, maybe it is. Maybe it is rude to imply that homeless people don't work because
Yeah,
obviously
true.
maybe some of them do, right? But it was just so tone
Read the
deaf.
room.
Like really, just like stop. Just find something else to say. Like don't actually be so silly. Yeah, shout out to politics and them, man. I mean,
Okay,
our
last
country's
thing,
in
last
poo.
thing, last thing.
Yeah, go.
Got an email from my local MP the other day, Keir Starmer. Sick of me. Apparently, he's on the position of he would like a ceasefire all of a sudden. I don't know.
Oh, that's what he said in the email.
Yeah, in summary, basically. And what's going on there is terrible. Is it?
You weren't saying that the other day.
You was not saying that literally 5 months ago. It took you 5 months to realise.
Yeah, I really want Labour to just like think about who they are. Just look in the history books and think about who you are and think about the policies that you need to put in place to represent the people that have got you this far. Okay? Okay? Gonna need you to pay attention. Focus. Don't get distracted. We're in the final 30 seconds of the game.
3 seconds on the clock and that ball, man. That ball was not coming my way. I said, I gotta find a way. I gotta find a way to get that basket. And he tripped up on like, I don't know, like it was like 2:05, and I just ran and got that ball. And
wait, that's Keir Starmer writing that email. So I got him. Got him.
gosh.
All right, I can't even think of a segue, so it's very unrelated. But shout out to one of the cousins who actually tagged us in this news.
Thanks.
Last
by the way,
week.
we love
Thank
that.
you. And we love, come on. Help us produce the show.
Joint enterprise.
In good times, not bad
In good times. In good times.
So Amazon have launched a pre-owned designer brand site, which includes brands like Gucci, Chanel, Valentino's, all your favorite design luxury brands. And to do this, they're partnering with Hardly Ever Worn It. Literally never heard of them. But what they'll be doing as part of the partnership is mainly authenticating the items and obviously making sure that they are real. So yeah, I guess Amazon is tapping into the whole pre-love movement, especially in the designer space. Obviously, no one's got money. Even the riches are scaling back. And it's all, again, part of the sustainability agenda. Let's reuse these bags. Let's bring back all the vintage stuff that maybe people aren't using that somebody else might use. And this is accessible in Europe. So UK, Germany, France, Italy, and Spain for now. And then they may expand it. So you can go onto the Amazon site to check that out. eBay obviously already have theirs. That's been running for a while. And they're also pushing a lot of jewelry on there. Pre-loved designer jewelry like Van Cleef and I don't know. I mean, I saw an ad for that one, so I'm shouting that out. But obviously, other jewelry brands. I don't know. I think I saw a video. I either saw a video. I either read it, or I either completely made this up. Right?
Okay.
It very much could be that I made it up. So work with me. And it was.
I'm like, I don't even know how to like.
No.
Okay.
It was basically someone saying that like they don't like getting secondhand jewelry because they don't know the spirit that's attached to the jewelry.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's like a universal thing that people have heard.
Just wash it in vinegar.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
I just saw it and I was like, oh, to be fair, yeah.
I've never thought of that about jewelry. I don't think jewelry can hold. I don't really think about spirits like that.
I think it's probably coming from the perspective of like sometimes the sentimental value attached to certain things, or like maybe scenarios in which things are like gifted, or I don't know. And I also really could have made this up, so I'm not even like.
Well, there you have it.
Because sometimes I just have dreams and I don't know if they were real or they were not. I don't know. I just imagine things.
I've not heard anything like that. I don't know.
Let me know in the comments if you've heard that and like your thoughts or your feelings. It's so funny the other day. When I was at my parents' house, I wore something. This black dress, I've actually worn it before here, and I was getting ready to go out. Mum was like, "Oh, let me see what you're wearing." She was like, "Oh, is that one of your secondhand things?" She was like, "Did you get it?" I was like, Yes, from Vinted, actually.
Why'd you have to
Say
it like that?
Do you know how she's like, is that one of your your things from the secondhand shop?
Now it's like, I don't even want to wear this. Like, why are you like,
why are you
sunning
me? Like, why are you actually sunning me? Like, how can you say it like that? Like, have some respect.
So real. Like, Vinted is a shop. I bought it from the shop called Vinted. Don't start questioning me about secondhand.
The way she said it, I was like, you're here? You need to bring it all the way down.
It's just so rude.
All the way down, we need to bring it.
Auntie, don't come for
I don't
my
like
sis
that.
like that.
I don't like that.
The spring 2024 fashion trends.
Oh,
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Haven't you said this already?
That was at last year.
No, it was this year.
And that was the thingy coats, the bomber coats and stuff.
Okay, no, carry on if you don't remember, but carry on.
No, what did I say?
No,
you know it changes all the time. Anyway. The ready to wear, like the now in thing for spring, what they're saying is, it's a long list. Listen, seasons change, okay?
Well, no, because the trends came out in SS.
Yeah,
24.
so that trend, but now, that's why I got confused as well, because I was like, I've done this before.
Done this
but I guess this is like an updated one post. But isn't that like off the runway? That's like off the runway. These are the things that we're predicting is going to trend. Like,
well, you said it in January, if that helps contextualize. But we can do another run of the SS24 trend.
When I don't do my homework, I get told off. When I do my homework, it's...
You don't actually get told off.
You're wrong.
You don't get told off, not by me.
Well, I'll talk about someone else then.
No, go. I actually want to hear. There might be some new ones. I'll let you know.
They're all new. I've never spoken about any of these ones.
I'll let you know.
Oh, I spoke about the men's 2024 trends.
I think you had some women's.
Anyways, it doesn't even matter.
That's fine.
Right, so white dresses. So the long, flowy linen, holiday vibes, like those kind of... My skin is...
What is happening?
Sorry. I just need to... The long, flowy-esque dresses, you know, that you might wear with a Birkenstock or two. Mm-hmm. We've got epic trenches. So these aren't like your typical trench, but the trench that has a bit of je ne sais quoi to it. It's elevated trench, you know, something looks different on it. It's got a bit of edge. Colours for minimalists. So this is like block colours, pastel shades, like reds, like dark greens, but they're very block. So it's still like, I'm a minimalist, but I'm inviting colour into my vibe. You know, I'm not monochrome. Ice blue. So that really light baby blue colour in trousers, tops, jackets, in all types of material, PVC, chiffon, satin, whatever you want it, cotton, polyester, whatever your vibe is, ice blue. Pencil skirts, which I have also seen, you know, the kind of like office core, sexy office core vibe.
I wore a pencil skirt today.
Did you? Yeah, see, look, on trend for spring for 2024. Aircon materials. So that is basically like open work knitwear, so things with like holes in them. So it's like, it's hot, but I'm wearing something, but like I'm just giving aircon because I've got space to breathe in it. But you can also layer these. I found the name of aircon outfit really weird, but that's what they decided to call it.
Oh, is that the actual name? They call it?
Well, I think this has been made up aircon materials.
Okay, fine.
I'm like, okay, I'll just call it like hold tops. You know?
Yeah.
But this can also be like beaded and tanks, like, you know, when you have the beaded and it's all like conjoined, it's got holes in it, whatever. Right, sheer. So anything that's like, is it tulle? Tulle, mesh, chiffon, like really gorgeous dresses, skirts, tops, like that very much. You know, in The Sound of Music, when she's wearing that, I think it's a yellow floaty dress. No. When she says, I am 16, going on 17. But, you know, in that scene where she's wearing that vibe. Collars. Our resident collar girl here, you was wearing collars like 3 episodes ago. Collars are in, you know, and I also think like that kind of old school, like university, what do they call it? Shirt, polos vibe, like long sleeve situation. I'm almost there. Okay. Shorts, so mini shorts especially, but not in like the Batty Rider kind of way, not in like a sexualized way. Now, I do want to also say something. Sometimes it is difficult to wear outfits and it not be sexualized. So what I'm trying to say, women with big breasts will want to wear an outfit, but it looks sexualized because their boobs are just big. So it's like, I do understand that if you're a big batty gal, you're not trying to sexualize it, but the bum's just there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it. But basically, yeah. Not in a batty rider kind of way, but it's like short shorts, normal shorts, all kind of shorts. Shorts are making a comeback. Hot pants were on the runway as well. Like the very, you know, they're doing their thing. Roses. So that's like rose patterns, like actual like 3D roses, anything like that is in apparently. And oh yeah, so skirts, but that are like crystals, fringes, like statement skirts. Like they're doing a thing. Like they got a little. And that's the 2024 fashion trends for spring.
I love. Thank you.
Part 10, apparently.
No, I think they are different to the ones that you said the last
They
time.
are.
Yeah, they actually are.
Thank you.
Yeah, stunning. Well done.
Yeah.
I love that.
I've got sneaker updates too.
Go.
Sneaker update. Zoom, zoom. I feel like I need to make a sound for that. So, the Air Jordan 3 Brown Cement is rumoured to be released this year. The trainer looks stunning. It's like a suede. It's suave. It's suede. And it's also got a bit of grey to it. Like, I'm not even like a brown trainer girly, but I saw these brown... I don't know what they were. I want to say they were Bermudas, like the Adidas Bermudas, but look like the Sambas on Sophia Tuxford. And I said... That's hard. That's hard. So brown trainers, apparently they're a thing. So yeah, they're expected to arrive during the holiday season and will probably be around $200. So it's still like in the talks. We don't know. We don't have a date yet or anything, but this is just like.
What holiday season? Easter?
It doesn't specify.
Okay.
That's what I was running like. Is this Christmas or summer? Like what the hell? Which holiday? Just keep an eye out. The Adidas Yeezy restock. So the first one is set to drop today, the 29th of February. And it's the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Still Grey. There are talks of like other Yeezy products coming out, but they don't know which ones yet.
So to confirm, Adidas folded.
Yeah,
I know we spoke about this,
I think
but...
they're selling them cheaper though. It didn't have the price of how much it was going to be. So if you're one of the early birds listening to this, head over to the website and see.
God.
Yeah.
What a way to make a statement, eh?
Yeah.
Like, anyway, that was so cool. We're dropping new sneakers.
Literally. I think it's all the old stock that they have to kind of get rid of. So they won't give back. It's a restock.
So is it not? Oh, it's a restock. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a restock. No,
okay.
it's a restock.
But isn't a restock mean that you actually went to go manufacture more?
Oh, I just thought they're restocking it to the public. Oh, I don't know.
No, because then if they had it all this time, they would have been selling it. Yeah. So to restock, you actually have to go and make more.
Well, it's power of Kanye West.
Or the lack of power in Adidas's original designs being able to sell without doing collaboration. It's not that Ivy Park did well, but hey to the ho. Speaking of collaborations, and also speaking of Ice Blue being in for 2024, we have a new collection for spring launching. So Louis Vuitton, Pharrell as creative director. This is his first collaboration in his role. And he has tapped up none other than Tyler, the Creator. Love, obsessed, rock hands all the way.
It's gorge.
Yeah, it's gorge. Before I even get into that, I think I want to say that in 2 episodes ago, you know, we spoke a lot about fashion, diversity in the industry, and more broadly about when you're in these positions of power, being able to tap people up and bring them along on the journey. And this is the perfect example. I've got the key to the door. Now I'm going to bust it open and bring everyone with me. And obviously Tyler, the Creator, in his name, he is a creator. He's an artiste very broadly in all areas. So I absolutely love the collection. Is breathing so much life into Louis Vuitton men's. I cannot even. I don't think anything I say will do it justice. You definitely have to go and like look at the pictures. But you're seeing kind of like golf inspired kits. You've got like grass effect fleeces. You've got a hand drawn Louis Vuitton like monogram logo that's stitched on. and it's like a swirly font. It's so youthful. It's so
nice.
fresh. We're seeing that kind of icy blue colors. We're seeing puffer jackets with multicolored Louis Vuitton logos and matching bags. It's just so fun. It's so fun. There are these gorgeous netted slides.
So I'll let you finish in case you're going to say what I'm going to say.
I don't know what you're going to say, but I'll just wrap up before you go. So doing this collaborative collection is expanding on Pharrell's LVERS, so LVERS community, and he says that it's an artistic network connected by an appreciation for the discernment and craftsmanship which is core to Louis Vuitton. So I absolutely love how that original LVERS collection was not just a point in time, but it actually just speaks more broadly to what he's trying to do.
It's gorgeous. I love all the shoes and the sandals, and a lot of people said that you can see that this is Tyler's Nigerian culture coming out. They're very reminiscent of like the uncle slippers that maybe we used to laugh at or whatever, but
yeah, that's
even
so
like
true.
the shape of it, the netting on it, the design,
it actually is,
it's
more or
very
less.
much like this is, you know, a West African shoe. So yeah, a lot of praise for that as well. Bringing the culture to the designers. But culture sells, and they know this. Like, our culture is so fruitful, and so it's got no limitations, you know?
This is gonna be a hot take, but I think Pharrell may do greater things than Virgil.
Virgil sat so Pharrell could run.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Sat
down. Yeah. Because Thingy sat on the chair, so on the bus, on the back of the bus. Rosa Parks sat so we could run.
Is that a saying?
Is that not a saying?
Is it not like crawl? Like someone walk crawl?
Oh, don't run before you crawl.
Is it not? Oh, they walk so we can run, or
yeah, but isn't it like Rosa sat so we could run? Like she sat on the back of the bus
so we can run to where?
To the future.
Okay.
She paved the way.
I've never heard that before, but
I'm sure it's the saying, guys.
Oh, fair enough. Just some pop culture updates.
yeah.
I feel like every podcast we've gone on, we had to talk about Omah Lay.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's only right that we just give our opinion on our own platform. So obviously Omah Lay had a concert, and as part of that, he stole Rema's flow of dancing, doing silhouette, sexy dancing. But instead of enlisting professional dancers, he actually taps up someone from the audience to come and dance with him. And the girl he picked was with her boyfriend. She actually bought the tickets for this wonderful date night that turned into a horror story, because when she got on the stage, she took it too far and danced like somebody that has been single for a few years and also maybe wants to marry Omah Lay. And the whole video went viral. They got videos of the guy's face and he's looking distressed. They've since broken up. He's gone on Kai Cenat's stream doing blind date and receiving $20,000, and she's gone on TikTok doing part 1 of her story time. We get the part 2. Comments have been turned off. That says everything it needs to say. I mean, no, you give your takeaway, because that's actually my takeaway.
My key takeaway
footprint thingy.
Oh yeah, is that it's just at such a young age, don't do it, because digital footprint is very much a real thing. I know this might sound like really exaggerated, but like jobs and this and that, and it's like you don't want to set yourself, I'm not saying that anyone will fail, but like set yourself up for failure. Like, oh, was you that girl that like those aren't the things that you want to be known for from such a young age. I mean, if you're happy with that, do what, like, who am I to come and tell you what you should and shouldn't do? Like, I actually don't care. I just want to make this, I don't care who is dancing, who is doing what relationship they were in or they weren't in, if it's cheating, if it's not cheating. I personally couldn't care less. But if I have to care, I would just say it's not worth it. Don't do it.
I just think it's just not. Even if you are single, I just don't think. Call me way too modest. Call me a grandma. Call me a prude or whatever the word is. But I just don't feel like it's appropriate for anyone. It's just, it's actually distasteful.
I just think like, and I'm not even a prude really. Like I'm down to like get up to some fuck shit. Like let's just be real. Like I really am. Like, and I'll be doing like some mad shit. Not like that, but it's like there's levels.
Like not on a public stage like that. Where there's thousands of cameras.
It's do your fuck shit when no
one can see. Like, rule no one's saying
don't do that. Mate, go sleep with him for all I care. Like I literally but we're in a digital time, a digital lifetime. Like everything is captured. And I was saying, that picture of that poor boy that comes around every New Year's, what's his name?
Dominic Soler.
That happened how many years ago?
Like millions of years ago.
Even then, digital wasn't as digital as it's digitaling right now. And that picture, as pixelated as it is.
Even a video, babe.
Video, sorry. Comes round year after year. One day, in 3-4 years' time, when Twitter is dead and we've done all these recycled conversations, someone's going to be like, yo, remember that time when that girl did... But I got the video for that. Oh, yeah, and I got it from this angle. And do you see this iCloud?
Yeah. Or even something so simple.
And now you're in a big girl job and you're going around the internet again. Like, do you get what I mean?
But even something so simple as like getting married and someone would be like, this you? Like things like that. And that I remember the Dominic tweeting or somebody on his behalf that actually ruined his life. He lost his job.
Yeah, see?
I mean...
even things you do in like your private time
can impact
you. You don't even have to be like doing up the racism, homophobia. Like you can just be doing like a normal thing, like enjoying yourself and dancing with Omah Lay on stage. But you work at this big boy law firm. They're like, we can't have when our clients are looking into you that's what's coming up.
Because I think maybe this is a stretch, but it does point to character. And I'm not saying what particular parts of character it points to, but it does, and that's what your employer will look at. Like, is this, if we go for drink, if you're doing this sober, if we go for drinks with the client, what are you going to be doing?
Because that's what I mean. Like, I know what I'm like. I'm fucking crazy. But you can, like, you wouldn't be able to tell that. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, do those things. Like, enjoy yourself. You're young. Like, you should be doing crazy things and have crazy stories. Just not stories that other people can tell too.
Yeah.
You know?
And
that is my take if I had to care. But I actually don't care.
She's like, if one more person
ask me, because I literally... And we're also getting dragged on TikTok for an opinion that we didn't even give. We actually didn't say anything. We said yes and Shut up. Because I don't care enough. But now I feel like I've had to say my piece.
You had to say your piece, your 2 cents.
My 2 cents.
Any more pop culture bits before we go?
What's happening in popular culture?
Diddy's getting sued again.
Fuck yeah, by a man.
Yeah, by a male producer.
They're going to keep coming out. Yeah, they're going to keep coming out. I thought you'd see that. I was like, she'll get the tea.
Mate, and it's not even funny, but you've got someone on, an American on TikTok who's like, who basically said that people are speculating how Diddy and Giggs became so close and have a relationship, and basically she was like, so Giggs' gig is to supply him with straight men when he's in town. And I'm just like, you're taking it too far now.
What the hell?
Like, I love a good rumor.
Not talking the hardest.
I love
Giggs
a good rumor, and I
mate.
love a good allegation. But take it somewhere else, okay?
Yeah.
Wrap it all the way up, okay? And the Giggs tweeted, he said, no one can't ever bring no funny shit around bad man. Let's not forget who we're dealing with here. Let's cut that crap.
Yeah, trust.
Like, come on.
I can't understand. I think you said time out. I think you said wrap it up.
Alrighty.
Okay,
that's the end of the episode.
Yay. See you later.
See you next week. Same time, same vibe. Wherever you're listening, make sure you are subscribed. If that's on Spotify, if that's on Apple. While you're there on Spotify, scroll down to the bottom. Let us know how you love this episode. If you're on Apple, leave us a review.
Like, follow, download the episode, do all of that
stuff.
Smash that like button.
Smash it. Like it. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.